Programming this afternoon with an update from Pennsylvania State Police on the manhunt for Danelo Cavalcante. Hundreds of law enforcement officers are searching for this wanted murderer who escaped some 12 days ago from the Chester County Prison. Let's listen in to the very latest.
We continue to receive tips and information from the public and are following up on those. Additionally, the public can expect to see a significant law enforcement presence in the area of East Nantmeal Township, where the van was recovered, as well as other areas of northern Chester County. There is no need for alarm when those resources are observed. If a possible threat develops, we will use the reverse 911 system to notify affected residents. I'd like to address a message to anyone who may have already offered assistance or is contemplating assisting Cavalcante in any way. We will prosecute you fully for those actions. Alternatively, I would suggest that you are in a position to help facilitate the safe capture of Cavalcante. If you choose to assist us, you could be eligible for some or all of the reward that has been offered for Cavalcante's capture. As a matter of fact, I'm announcing today that Chester County has increased the amount of reward they are offering by another $5,000. That brings the total reward offered up to $25,000 for information that leads to the capture of Cavalcante. We remain concerned that Cavalcante will attempt to steal another vehicle to facilitate his escape. As a reminder, we ask for the public's help by familiarizing themselves with the updated photographs and description of Cavalcante, to check security cameras they have, and to call us immediately if they believe they may have seen him. Again, we ask residents to please secure homes, outbuildings, and vehicles. It is imperative that anyone with information about Cavalcante contact us immediately so that we may act on that information in a timely manner. Anyone with information is asked to call our tip line at 717-562-2987. 717-562-2987. I know this is an extremely stressful time for the community. We are doing everything possible to bring this to a successful resolution as quickly as possible. I, and all of us working on this every day, appreciate all of the support that all of you have given. Thank you very much for that support. And at this time, we will be happy to take any questions you might have.
Do you have evidence that someone has tried to help him, or is that why you've arrested the sister?
The sister is an overstay, and she chose not to assist, and because of being in an overstay status, she has been entered into a deportation proceeding and is being detained at this time.
She chose not to assist. You wanted her to help you, she did not.
She has not assisted.
Do you have any evidence of anybody else who's tried to help him? And you just put a warning out there. You have people who you know who did try to help.
I'm cautioning people preemptively, and yes, we are monitoring. We are monitoring for any possible help in a variety of ways. And so, what I would tell you is that if we detect assistance, that will be prosecuted. I'm not going to say anything further than that in terms of who may or may not have. What I'm going to say is, as a warning, you will be prosecuted. There is an alternative path to try and assist with his safe capture.
I want to touch base on the timeline here, make sure that we're correct. So he showed us these homes 10:30, you think, Saturday night, but yet people in the neighborhood say police weren't making checks until, well, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Was there any kind of delay here? So people at the church tell us that people didn't start looking around the church till 3 a.m.
We weren't notified until well after midnight of the sightings.
So 2 hours after he shows up at this house and had a conversation with
At least 2 hours.
Well, there is a 911 with that call from that family on the Ring doorbell camera. Were there any issues? Can you walk us through? Can you actually walk us through that entire sequence?
I'm not aware of any issues with the 911 system, and I'm not going to comment further. What I'm going to tell you, I've already laid out what the timeline was, and what I would tell you is that the individuals, for example, the one was not home at the time. They were utilizing a doorbell to speak with him. They arrived home sometime later, reviewed the video, and contacted local police. Whatever occurred there, we were not a part of it. We received the notice, and I gave you the time yesterday. I don't have it in front of me, but it was sometime around 12:30, as I recall, so after midnight.